Woo! Hello! Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Is this thing on? Ting 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 ting! Bling bling ting ting! It's too loud. Okay. Hello! 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 Muted. Hello! Oh. Unpin that comment. Welcome in everyone to today's stream, which is Q&A. Ask me anything and I will answer, maybe. Maybe. Probably. 1 year edition! It has been 1 year! It has been 1 year! Well, it's been longer than 1 year. It's been 1 year! Hello. Hello, Cece. Goodbye, Cece. Hello. Epic Man Folk. Goodbye. How are you? How are you? Are you a mimic? No. Hello. Can you hear stuff? Do you hear the music? Do you hear the plops? Is everything working fine? I changed some of my sound settings, which is always a good idea. Always a good idea. Yes? Yes? We hear? You hear me? Yes or no? Everything seems good. I hear everything. Do you hear this? Wow, I'm really good at that 10-10 whistling. Thank you! Very first question. Cecilia Marguerite from hololive-EN Justice. Hey, that's me. Can you whistle? Yes. Spin tween. It sounds like, you know, like a hallway where there's like air somewhere. Like a horror movie. That's definitely something. Thank you. Yeah, someone left something open. Wow, 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 wow. Sorry I was late. I was trying to record, download and, create an explosion, but it just didn't work. So, and then I got distracted. Let me see. Maybe I can find one. No, it's just not right. It's just not what I was looking for. Well, it was supposed to be a green screen, but it just didn't work for some reason. Wow, that looks really good. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. Is that gonna be a green screen? I bet it's not gonna be a green screen. I bet it's gonna be an MP4 when it's supposed to be an MOV. It's an MOV! It's downloading. It's gonna take a while. Okay. Wow. We can boom? Yeah, sometimes. Well, welcome in everyone. I hope you've had a nice time today. It's currently whatever time it is in your time zone, and I am doing well. I just had dinner. I ate cookie. I ordered the same food I ordered last week because that was pretty good. So I was like, I should just have the same thing again. Play the same song again. Let's play the same song again. The same song again. The same song again. 1 AM for you. I don't believe it. Prove it. 3 PM. Don't believe it. Prove it. You ate and left no crumbs. No, I actually left a lot. It's a big portion, so I put it in the fridge. The problem with that, it's like, it's not that good reheated, but you know, you do what you gotta do when it comes to food. Yeah, my sleep schedule's a little bit flipped. It's okay. Yummy dinner. Yummy. Well, let's start with our very first question. Wait, has my explosion downloaded it? Did it work? So I downloaded. Oh, there it is. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna use the studio mode. The thing is that OBS has a studio mode, and I never end up using it because I'm always a little bit too lazy for it. Transform. Okay. Play then. It's not working. Whoa! Well, that looks really good! Does it have sound? I don't think it has sound. No, it doesn't have sound. Wow, that's great. That's a really good explosion. Why is it so high res? Do it again. Wow, that's really good. That's really good. No, that's exactly what I had in mind. Let me see. Comic cartoon. Is it gonna change anything? How about now? Yeah, that looks even better. No, that looks really good. I wish I had sound effects. Wow, that looks really good. The heck? Yeah, that looks really good. I like it. Big fan. Big fan of that explosion. Okay, let me just, wait, what if we add a sound effect? Guys, wait! Explosion. Wait, 1 second! One second! One second more! Okay, wait. That's not an explosion. That's really good. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Okay, it's gonna be really loud. You've been warned. Are you ready? Are you ready for really loud? Really loud? Something really loud? Yeah? Wait, I can use the studio mode. I never used the studio mode. Wait, if I use that... Oh, it's not gonna work with sound. Okay, I can't use... Okay, it's gonna be really loud. Are you ready? Ooh. I'm sorry. I said it was gonna be loud. I said it was gonna be loud. Okay. I fixed it. Explosion. I'm sorry. How loud is it? Let me see. Okay, that's not too... I mean, it was probably way louder earlier. Well, that's not too bad for me. Rename. EXP. Sorry. My bad. Okay. Okay. I figured it out. Okay. It doesn't work! Since the new update, OBS has been killed. Okay. I got this, don't worry. Yeah, how about this? Perfect. I got it! Are you... Is it perfect? It's perfect. Okay, anyways, first question. Sounds good. yeah, that's really good. Okay, I didn't sort the questions. I screenshotted a bunch of questions. No particular order. Some... I'm kind of EP, so some of them might be double or like very similar. And then if they are, I will skip them, just so you know. Okay? Okay! First question! Let me see. Did I prepare it? Yes. This button. Oh, I was gonna say it didn't work, but it's just on the bottom. Oh, Tomo, what question do you have? If you could choose one movie to get a high-quality video game tie-in, what movie would you choose? So... That's difficult. Because there's a movie that I want... There's a couple movies that I want to have video game adaptations. Such as... like John Wick. But movie adaptations are always bad. So I should pick a bad movie to have a bad video game adaptation of. Okay. Bobby and the Nutcracker. Bobby and the Nutcracker would be really good. That's a really good idea. I would want a movie that is like really... like nothing happens. You know? Oh! Yeah. Like a movie where not a lot happens. And then they try to make a video game out of it, and they're losing their minds because they're like, whose idea was this? This is a terrible idea. Who came up with this? 50 Shades of Grey. We should, yeah, they should make a 50 Shades of Grey video game. It's like an Eroga, but it's 50 Shades of... Or what if it's like 50 Shades, but you're the unpaid intern that works at the company? That's a good idea. You know? So you have to dodge them. You have to dodge the boss and the girl. I think they work at the same company. I'm sorry, I haven't seen the 50. I'm really sorry, I know I should, but I have not watched the 50 Shades of Grey movies. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you for the Yakka Super Ruby. I've been a fan since day one. Oh, it's good to see when your sleep schedule is all messed up. You make my day and so many others just by doing what you do. So thank you. Thank you very much. You don't need to. Do I not have to? Maybe I should one day. Anyways, that one is that would be kind of funny because if I remember correctly, the way it works is that Christian is the main character, and then the girl, Dakota Johnson, I don't know her name, and probably Anna, something like that. Anne, I don't know. And I think he falls for her, and then he hires her at his company, I think. And then they have started a romantic relationship. And then what if it's a video game? Anastasia, I was pretty close. And then what if it's a video game, but you play an unpaid intern that works at that company, and then you have to dodge them because you know you have really good people skills and you kind of understand what's going on with Christian, and you're like, oh, that's a red flag, but I really like this job, so I'm gonna stay here even though I'm unpaid intern. And then it's a bad evil company, and then you're like, oh, okay, I guess I'll stay here. And then you have to like dodge them, and you have to in business meetings you always read between the lines, and you talk to your coworkers, and you're kind of like, guys, do you see what I see? And they're all kind of stupid because they're NPCs in a movie, book, video game. And then you're the only one that understands, and you look and you see it, and then you write a book about it. Oh, that's how the books were written. Yeah, they should make that video game. If you want that video game idea, you can pay me, don't worry. Yeah, it's a stealth game. Good question. Next question. Oh, I should have made a button to go to the next question. Can I? No. Because it's on a different layer. It's so over. Okay, fine. I'll go do it manually. That's so small, I can't read it. I'm just testing if my thingy randomizer is working. Yay, it's working! Cece needs glasses. No. My creators make me with perfect vision. Whoa! Thank you. Thank you for the plops. Thank you, Ruby. Also, thank you, Phantom, earlier for the 50 plops. Amazing, incredible. Okay, next question. Woohoo! 1 year Q&A. It's been such a fun year. Thank you for streaming, CC. You're welcome. With that said, what has been your favorite highlights of the past year? Do you have a favorite immersion you have done for a stream? P.S. If you have any trouble saying my name, Flash is okay. Okay, thank you very much, Flash, for the question. Yeah, this is my favorite immersion I've ever done. Wow, that's pretty good. I peaked today. This is it. There's no more going up from here. What's been your favorite highlights of the past year? Highlights? Multiple? I don't know. That's such a difficult question. Some of these questions, I picked them out and I was like, I don't know the answer, but I was thinking to myself, maybe while we talk about it, I'll come up with an idea. Yeah, my favorite immersion, none in particular. I cannot think of one in particular. Maybe the car. Maybe the car doing my debut. That's my favorite one. The car. Driving the car and then crashing the car and then reusing that bit and joke over and over and over again. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea. My car. Oh, Baltimore? Yeah, I like Baltimore too. All of them! Any! None! This one! You know what would be funny if you... One sec, I have an idea. One second. It's so HD. I don't know why. You know when you go on Photoshop and you go like sharpen and you sharpen something and it just becomes sharper and sharper and sharper and you just don't understand why? That's kind of what I'm thinking of here. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I found exactly what I was looking for. What? Oh no, I don't want that. Okay, okay. Okay, pick and choose. Explosion! It's one layer. 1 second. Okay. Found a different one. And then my favorite highlights of the past year. I think I like a lot of them. I'm trying to multitask while answering a question. I'm not capable of doing that. Okay. Just say yes. Just say all of them. I don't know. I think like highlights wise it's really difficult because like there's a lot of really fun stuff and a lot of things that I liked and I'm very happy with and I'm very proud of for different reasons, you know? Like I'm really happy with like singular streams sometimes. Like for example, I really liked I don't know, I liked a lot of streams. But when it comes to events, obviously I'm also really happy. I'm proud of some of them as well. Like I'm proud of the Christmas stream we did. That was really fun. I'm really happy with like playing games, certain games, enjoying certain games. I'm really happy I was able to play X-Men Origins, Wolverine, the video game of the movie. That was pretty good. CC Week. CC Week was nice. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff. A lot of nice things. I'm really happy I finished Sekiro, for example. That was fun. I really like doing the Dark Souls 3, what is it called? Endurance streams. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess this would be more a question towards you guys. More towards you than for me. Because I don't know. There's so many things that I had a lot of fun with. Like this one. Oh no, Tomo! You've been hurt! That's so sad! I hope someone can nurse you back to health. Perfect. Oh yeah! So that's difficult. What are some Zelda will speak? Yeah, Zelda was fun. I wanna play it again. What if I just play the same game again and again? Enrico? I loved Enrico! My leg! Where's my leg? You're a square right now. Square Tomo. Otomo pouch? Oh, making the Otomo pouch. Yeah, that was fun too. Last Story side bunking. I kind of want to play Last Story again. I don't know, like when I stopped playing it, I was kind of like, oh, that's enough. I've seen enough. The game isn't very... I'm sorry. The game isn't very... It's kind of clunky. It's difficult to play. It's not the easiest game to play. It's a bit clunky. But then every once in a while I think about it, you know, and I'm like, oh, I had so much fun with that game. But I don't know if that's just nostalgia talking to me, or if it was actually good. It's your favorite? Well, you're wrong. Yeah. But I was thinking what would be really fun if I played it again. I would do a thing where like it throws a prank banana. Maybe at you. So I would have like a mini Otomo or maybe a chat next to me, and then it throws a prank banana every once in a while and then you fall down. That would be kind of funny. That would be funny. that would be kind of funny. Okay, next question. Oh, where did it go? Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Oh. You can choose any place to build a house and live in. Where do you choose and why? Forever? Or just for a little bit? Hi, Cece. Hi! Question was eaten? Yeah, sorry, I got really hungry. Forever or for a little bit? Minecraft. Forever. I don't know about forever, but for at least for a while. A house and live in it. Countryside. But countryside that is connected to like basic living requirements. In this imaginative scenario, do I have a private driver? Do I have a... this imaginative scenario, do I have a butler that drives me everywhere? Or a maid that drives me everywhere? Very important. Critical. Private jet only. No, I can't afford that. I can't afford a private driver either, but, you know. No? No? Okay, then I wanna... Then I wanna be... Then I want to be in a city, because otherwise I won't get anything done. Yeah, if I have infinite amounts of money, I would go somewhere in the countryside, a very rural, talking, like, mountains. I want it to be cold, but not too cold. But I don't want it to be too hot. I don't want hot summer. I want, like, medium. So, like, northern Europe. Maybe like Ireland. I want to go to Ireland. Yeah, I want to go to Ireland. And then on a mountain, and then I build a giant house with mates and with infinite money, and then and they would make me food, they would cook me food, they would bring me food. I would have perfect, really good internet. And yeah. That's my answer. It doesn't have to be big, actually. I don't want to mention that's overkill. I just like a little house. Just a little house. And then I'll hire Crony and Iris, and then they can clean everything. And then one of them has to cook. I don't actually know if they can cook. I don't know if they can cook. Can they cook? Does anyone know? And then someone that drives me around. And yeah, that's my answer. What of food? Yeah, but if you're on the countryside, you can't have food. If you're on the countryside, there's no way. For a while, I lived on an island, and I couldn't order anything because nothing came to the island. It was awful. She's like, I want to order food. I couldn't. Bay's a great cook, but Bay's a strawberry. She's not a maid. Maybe I'll ask her. It's just promise. Promise in my villa. Do you think they would say yes? Do you have a driver's license? No. I could have one though. I was actually considering, because right now, as you know, I'm in the Far East, and I was seriously considering getting a scooter license. Because apparently it takes only 1 day here to get a scooter license. Then I was like, if I buy a scooter, then I have to sell a scooter when I leave, and that's too much. Also, it's a lot of money. It's a waste of money. No, I won't do it. No, I won't do it. I will not do it. I for one miss update Tilia. Where is she? You should pay her more. Hope you can have more of her in year 2. What do you mean? She's always working. She's not an entertainer. She will never be working on front end. She's in the back end, okay? She supports me. She works all the time. You should pay her more. Yeah, okay, I can pay her more. I'll give her a 20% raise. Nothing plus times 0.2, I mean 1.2 makes nothing. She's welcome. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so she doesn't really want to be a streamer. Not everyone wants to be a streamer. Guys, not everyone wants to be a streamer. She doesn't... Pay cuts. Yay, a raise! Wow. Yeah, oh, should I give her a 40% raise? I can give her a 40% if you really want me to. Yeah. I'm on strike till Optilia gets a salary. She does get a salary. Nothing. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm okay. Utama of the Immerheim Standardization Bureau, the ISB Department for Quality Control here. Here to report we are happy to have worked for a year together now, and we were looking forward to more fun and such high quality streams in the future. I believe. Thank you. I was gonna say I believe you because it kind of sounds like someone's forcing you to say that, but I'm not forcing you to say that, so it must be that you really think that. Yippee! Up to Tilia gets to live. I'm not that big of a tyrant. That's not her salary. Her salary is his work experience and clout. But I mean, since she doesn't want to be a streamer, clout doesn't do anything for her. But every once in a while, she probably like looks at comments and then she sees you guys. I don't know why I'm talking so fast. Okay, one second. I'm gonna relax. I'm talking fast, but I'm talking slower than I'm thinking, so I'm stuttering. Triggered! Okay. Ah! Okay, I'm fine. Why is it so high res? Okay. Thank you for the question! What did I say? Ireland. Yeah. It would be Ireland. What's your main way to distress nowadays? Thank you, Geek, for the question. I don't think that's how you pronounce your name. The mountains of Iceland, not Ireland. No, Ireland! Ireland, not island. Ireland. Ireland. What's your main way to distress nowadays? Distress. I like reading I like reading media. Either manga or webtoon or webcomics or novels or books. It can be bad. It can be good. Sometimes I read good things. Most of the time I read bad things. It's just because it's easier. Oh, okay. The reason is like, I've been disappointed so many times. Like, whenever I read a book, like an actual book, you know, not like a real book, like a real thing. So often it's just mediocre. I don't know what it is. Like, even if I go on book reads and I try following these book people that have similar tastes than me and that they like similar books than me, and then they recommend a different book and I'm like, wow, okay, I have high expectations. And they're literally acting as if it's the best thing since sliced bread, and they're like, wow, this is the best book I've ever read. Oh my god, you should read it. And then I read it and then it's just mediocre. It's not necessarily terrible, but it's also not good. It's just kind of meh, you know? And that happens so many times that nowadays I think it's easier for me to just actively consume garbage, like guilty pleasure garbage, than actually trying to find gems. Because those gems are so rare. I just reread what I've liked over and over again. Sliced bread is pretty mid. You take that back! Yeah, so it's kind of acceptance. Yeah. But it's kind of... I guess it turns into phases. Sometimes I have phases where I read more, sometimes I have phases where I don't read at all. And then I guess I like taking baths. bathtub as de-stressing as well. I really like baths. And I like sleeping. When I'm stressed, I like to sleep. I have a mental breakdown. I think like having a mini breakdown every once in a while, like an actual crash out, is really good for de-stressing. Because you're like, you just let it out, you know? You're just like out of your brain. You think about it, and you're like, and then you feel way better. And then it's, I think, you know, it's better than bottling up your emotions inside. Yeah, but mostly baths and books. And music. I like listening to music. Oh, I also like watching or reading like you know, like tearjerkers every once in a while. Not that often, maybe like once every half year. I'm like, ooh, I really want to feel something, you know? I really want to feel something. I want angst. And then I try consuming that, and then it'll make me feel better. Yeah. Yeah. Next question. Oops, I didn't press studio mode. What was the question? Wait, anyway, 1 second. My studio mode. Question before that? Oh, I already answered that, okay. If octopus were made of coffee, would you still love us? Okay, good question. Next question. Next question. Hi Cece, what's the orange story behind the ginger and turmeric shots? Like what event or who made you start drinking it so regularly? I was looking into natural remedies for what was it? Joints. And then I was like, and then I read like a bunch, you know when you fall into a hole and you cycle into a hole and it's like, this is good for you and this cures cancer, and it's like, that's a strawberry, you know, like that kind of stuff. Where it's like, oh, you should drink. I think I watched a video where this girl was doing a, what was it? Oh my god, celery cleanse, and she was drinking like 10 pieces of celery every morning, and she would drink so much celery juice, and then at the end of the day she like calculated how much money she was spending just on celery, and it was so much. Like she was spending so much money on celery, because obviously it takes a lot of celery to drink like I don't know how much, like a big jar of celery juice every day. Yeah, so she was spending a lot of money on celery. And then I saw like ginger and lemon and that kind of stuff is really good for you. And then I found it in the store and it was really cheap compared to the celery, which is way too expensive. And then I decided to try it out. And then I kind of liked the taste. And then I drank it every morning. And then I placeboed myself into not being sick a single time. And then once I stopped taking it for like a week, or at least one time when I stopped taking it for a week, I immediately got sick. So... Oh, and turmeric, because the Feist doesn't have ginger shots, so I had to make do. Turmeric is also really good for your immune system. So yeah, last week. So basically, it's about placebo and belief, and the belief system you put in. And you might be thinking, oh, Cecilia Emma from hololive-EN Justice, aren't you not tomato? Yeah, that is correct. Doesn't that mean you don't get sick? No, that is wrong. Because my creators, when they created me, they were like, we need her to suffer just like the humans do. Otherwise, she will become evil and she will kill everyone. But if she understands how humans suffer and go through life, she will have empathy. And so I do. And so I do. That's why I understand human pain and suffering. Yep. Yeah, empathy. I have a lot of it. I'm an empath. No, it's not true. Yeah. Humankind's true? Yeah. Next question. Is it too late to submit the question? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's too late. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is. Good question. Hello. Hello. Hello, Cece. What do you like better, licking ice cream or eating it with bites? I think it kind of depends on the type of ice cream. If it's like a popsicle, then I like biting it. But not like biting into it. I like breaking it off, you know? Like... But if it's gelato, then I like licking it. Or I have a spoon, and then I spoon it into my mouth. But I don't like biting into ice cream, but I like biting it off. And then putting it on my tongue. Yeah. Eat it all in one bite. I cannot do that. Yeah, my favorite ice cream? I think normal like gelato. I like soft serve ice cream. Just vanilla soft serve is like the most basic. And then when it comes to gelato, which is the real ice cream, my favorite ice cream is spaghetti ice. Spaghetti ice cream is like vanilla ice cream. Okay, so first you have a plate, and then you put it's like whipped cream at the bottom, or like a little bowl, like a little ball of whipped cream, and then you put this like spaghetti ice, which is vanilla ice cream, but it's like put through this machine, so it turns it into these like little strings that look like spaghetti. And then you like put it on top. It's German. Yeah, it's Italian. And then you put it on top of they put it on top of the cream, and then they put strawberry jam or like strawberry sauce on top, which is the tomato sauce, and then little pieces of shaved vanilla chocolate. I mean, white chocolate. And strawberries sometimes if it's fancy, or if you pay extra. And a cookie. I love spaghetti ice. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. I don't remember. I think I talked about it with Rauda. I think she's tried. I don't know if she's tried it. But she wasn't appalled by it, which is good. But maybe if I show it to her again, now she's gonna hate it. I don't know. And then when it comes to just normal flavors, my favorite flavor of ice cream is watermelon. And then after that is melon, normal melon, honeydew melon. And then cookie, and cookie. And then vanilla. No, strawberry. And then vanilla. And then matcha. Yeah. Spaghetti ice looks delicious, right? Do I have a royalty-free image of spaghetti ice cream I can use? Probably not. Spaghetti ice cream. No. That's just real spaghetti. I don't have royalty. You just Google it. You'll find it immediately. Spaghetti ice cream. It's called spaghetti ice cream. Yeah, it's ice cream made to look like spaghetti. 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 Next question. Oh, a question. What got you to learn French? How many times have you come to France before? As a French tutorial, I can tell you have very good French. Merci! And I really appreciate you singing French songs in karaoke. Much love from France. Yippee! Thank you very much for this question. Oh, deep Cecilia Immergreen lore. So the answer to this question is that my automaton mama was manufactured in France. Wow, that's crazy! But my French isn't that good. I can understand and I can speak, but if you force me to write, there's no way. Oui, merci beaucoup. Oh, bonsoir à tous les tous mes ottomos françaises. Merci beaucoup d'avoir regardé. J'espère que vous avez un bon temps. Oui. Et merci beaucoup de me supporter. Supporter? Is that the right word? I'm not sure. Tout le temps. Oui. No hablos français. Yeah. I don't understand. Soutenir? Oh, it's soutenir. Merci beaucoup de m'avoir. I can't speak. It's like one of those things. Like if I consume it more, I think it comes back easily. But if I'm being put on the spot with a gun to my head, that doesn't do any damage because I'm very, very durable. And it's like, quick, say something in French. I'm like, fromage de la charcutière. That's not a word. Speak French now. Vive la raclette. Non. Oui, merci beaucoup. Yep. Say every French word. Ah. Deux. I just start counting. Vive la raclette. Ottoman. Ottoman, I guess. L'Ottoman. Cecilia. Toujours vert. L'Ottoman. De vert. Originally, Cecilia had an accent aigu in the name, but that got lost in translation. Because it's like really difficult for non-French speakers to put it into the name, so so it got lost in translation. That's okay. Fair. Yeah. Nobody could type it. Oh well. Triste. Yeah. The accents on no one's keyboard. Oh my god, I've been struggling so much because I have two keyboards. I have my keyboard that I brought from home, and then I have the keyboard that's from the company. But then when I put the keyboard into like German, like the input into German, because the layout is different, I don't have an apostrophe. So most of the time I use my keyboard, but when I have a 2PC setup and I quickly just need to use the other keyboard for something, I have to go into Google and then I type in like apostrophe and then I have to copy paste it from there. So I'm just trying, like every time I do an after stream tweet and I'm just trying to say like I'm, you know, like I'm, or thanks for coming, I always have to like go and get the apostrophe. Yeah, kills me. Hola, Sisi, ¿cómo estás? Muy buen. Una plancha, por favor. Okay, next question. Yeah, I could just press Alt-Shift twice, but I don't know. In that moment, I'm just like, oh, this is the easiest. This is the easier option. What's the most inconceivable project you've... Oh, also, thank you for the question. I don't know why I never brought it up. I don't know. I don't know. I sometimes brought it up, but never like in an official form. It's not like I'm not supposed... I just kind of forgot about it. I'm sorry. Anyways, Cecilia Evergreen lore, yippee! What's the most inconceivable project you've ever thought of trying? It came from scale, absurdity, obscurity, etc. Okay. I really want to do a musical, but that would mean like not on my own, but like with multiple, maybe not all. I don't know if all would be able to, but like more EN members. But that would be difficult because then I have to like write songs, like a bunch of them, and then also take everyone into consideration, come up with a plot, make it all. Like I'm talking like projects that I want to do myself, you know, like I want to make, not like in general. That would be kind of cool, but I don't know if it's possible. I'm thinking about it. It's in the back of my head. Absurdity. Also, there's this one thing I really want to do, but I have not been able to figure out how yet. I really want to do like a quiz show, but with viewer input. You know how there's certain quiz shows in certain like television shows where you can like vote on your phone? But I haven't. The main problem is security. I haven't been able to figure out how I could, I guess I could make or like hire someone to make an app, but then you have to like sign, like you as an end user, there's like so much security going on. There's just so much security. So I don't know if it works. Kahoot, yeah, Kahoot doesn't work until like a certain amount of people, and then you have to pay. Like there's some apps that do that kind of stuff, but you have to pay, and there's like a limit of, I don't know, 200 people or something, you know? Yeah. So that would be, I don't know if it's possible. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think Jackbox would work. Oh, can you make your own games in Jackbox? Really? Google form for each question. Yeah, that's a good idea. YouTube or Twitter polls. Yeah, but then it's not an app, and then you don't have it on your phone. Yeah, I'll think about it. I don't know. Very, very low priority in my head. A Discord server. No, see, then you have to like log in and everything, and not everyone has a Discord account. Yeah. A website? Maybe. I'll think about it. Okay, next question. Oh, yeah, that's one of my inconceivable ideas. That one I don't think is possible, and the other one is like, I think it's possible, but only if I put in a lot of time. Sometimes that's also the thing, right? Like, there's a lot of things I want to do, and they're possible, but they take a lot of time, and then most, like, it just takes a while. So like it's in my head, and then it marinates in my head for a long time, and then and then one day it happens. But it'll take a while. I'll try my best. Or sometimes I think about something and then I write it down and I kind of forget about it. What kind of marinade? Brown sugar, lime, curry. Yeah. Next question. Oh, wow, good follow-up question. How far in advance do you need to plan a stream, and usually what do you need to get together to make one, thumbnails, etc.? I mean, if it's just quote-unquote a gaming stream, I don't really plan anything. I just have to decide what game to pick, which is really difficult, actually. The hardest thing, the main reason I'm really bad at schedules, I mean, the time I've been here, I haven't really been able to do schedules because there's a lot of stuff that happens, like, out of nowhere. And waking up at 4 AM to stream isn't easy. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not that easy. So this week, instead of waking up early, what I've been doing is like staying up late instead. So this is my evening, which is easier, but it doesn't work if I have something the next day early, right? So if I have, so for example, Tuesday, I have an appointment at 12 PM, then I can't stay up until 6 AM streaming because I'm going to mess myself up. So my biggest problem outside of that has always been, picking the games, because it's like, I like games, but I ping pong between, I have too many games to play, there's too many games, oh, there's too many games, way too many games, and there's not a single game in the entire world, you know? And then, and then I have like games in my rotation, and I want to play them, but then sometimes I'm just not in the mood for a certain game, even though I like the game, I'm just not in the mood for it. So I struggle with that. And then thumbnails, sometimes I hire someone to make the thumbnails for me, thank you very much, and sometimes I make them myself. It kind of depends on how much time and energy, or if I have like an idea for a thumbnail. So if it's a normal stream, outside of deciding, it takes like 10 minutes, I guess, to make a thumbnail. If it's a special stream, I guess it kind of depends on the preparation. Most of the time, it's like a really big one, then it can take a long time. But if it's just like a normal stream, I'd say like the Aurora, Everdeep Aurora stream I did the other day. I rigged the Catomo. Well, I used the rig that I had made recently, and then I changed it, and I re-recorded like a new animation for it, and I gave it cat ears, and that took me like, I don't know, I don't really look at the time. It took me a while, and then it didn't take me that long, but then I had to figure out how to make the game reflect on the Catomo. So those things sometimes take time, but they're not planned. It's more like, oh, I kind of want to do this. Like I wasn't planning on doing that for the stream. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? And sometimes it takes 5 seconds, just as this. Well, I guess it took 2 minutes. Yep. So I think it really depends. I think it's a very broad question. If it's something that I'm planning for a while, it will take a long time. However, I work best under pressure last minute, so probably the day before. If it's something that I'm just thinking of an hour before stream, I'm like, that would be funny, and then I add it, and then I'm late, my bad, then it only took an hour. That's my answer, yeah. And then sometimes it takes almost no time, because things are just meant to be. And sometimes I just play a game, and then I don't have to prepare anything, except for picking the game and making a thumbnail. Nevermore cover is great, CC. Thank you! That one took a long time. Yeah, the cover was cooking for a long time. Wait. But it's okay, I'm really happy with how it turned out, and it taught me something about project managing, I guess. CC steam powered. No! That's not why the pressure's there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really happy with it, so I don't really mind. I guess one thing is just like things take a long time, because a lot of different things are needed and a lot of different people are involved, and then sometimes if something doesn't work out, it kind of halts the entire timeline, and you know, can't do everything, and then sometimes you just get unlucky. I guess that's how it is. It's fine. We love you and you made us explode. How'd that make you feel? Good. Pressure cooker. That's true. Let's see. Next question. Thank you for the question. Oh, this is a good question. I have no idea. Who do you think feels the most like an older sister in the end? Who feels more like a younger sister, and where do you think you fit in? I don't know. I think if we ignore canon age, everyone's age, we're just talking about vibes. Older sister. To me personally. Maybe Callie and Ina. Yeah. They just like Ina, I think, because she just seems like she has things together, you know? She has her life together. She has everything together. She's just like very sure. She just has everything together. She's just chill. And Callie, differently, but in a similar way, she's like really capable. Yeah. Little sister. To me personally. Bibu? No! Bibu doesn't really feel. She feels like a... No. She was kinda... Iris? No, Iris is like the cousin that you want to bully. Maybe. No, not Fuamoko. Wow. No, they don't feel like, because they're like, they're senpai. They're like I'm falling. They're very capable. They're really capable, you know? They're my senpai. They're my senpai. And they help me a lot. I guess maybe Laura. Maybe. She's like, you want to take care of her, you know? Yeah. You want to take care of her. Yeah. Pat her on her head. Bully her a little bit. Bully her a lot. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, everyone is really capable and everything. But if I'm thinking about, like, okay, really specifically, and where do I fit in? Somewhere in the middle. I don't know. I feel like I can take care of people. I can be good moral support, but I also like being taken care of and spoiled. So be that as it may, take that as you will. Somewhere in the middle. I guess everyone is a little bit in the middle depending on which person they're interacting with, right? But for me personally, I'm thinking like, okay, if I had to put them in a box, maybe we should do that. Who has middle child energy? Who has, like, you know, that kind of stuff? Would be kind of funny. If we ignore canon. Well, yeah, that's my question. My answer. Thank you for the question. Oni. Oh, whoa. She has, I know she isn't, but she gives me only child energy. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. You know what I mean? Is there anything you hate more than coffee? I mean, I guess, you know, if we're being like, I don't know. I mean, not to be political or anything, but like, you know, I don't know, hunger, war. But when it comes to personal things, then I would say maybe coffee, yeah. For me personally, small. Yeah, sorry guys. So I had to say it. I really hate coffee. I don't know. And I also really easily get triggered by electronic stuff, like bad websites or things where it's like, oh, it should be working but it isn't working, and then you plug it out and then you plug it in again. You know, that kind of stuff. The other day I was trying to encode something because the file was too big. Like it was the cat Otomo. It was like 800 megabytes big because it's a transparent MOV. So I was trying to encode it into a WebM, and I was using like lossless and everything, and I was doing it, and it was supposed to work, and it just wasn't working. It would give me like fragments on the video, and then my effects weren't working on the video because I was using mask, and it was really annoying. And it's like, I'm following it perfectly. It's supposed to be working. It should be working. It's literally lossless. Then why isn't it working? You know? That kind of stuff. It was 800 megabytes. Yeah. Or even if it's like something that is not related to any nothing. I mean, that you could say maybe I did it wrong. But even if it's something like a program and you started and you follow the steps and then it doesn't work, and then you turn it off and your PC off and on again and then suddenly it works. That really triggers me. That makes me angry. It grinds my gears. What can I say? Yeah. FFmpeg. Yeah, I use FFmpeg. I'm gonna die, okay? 800 megabytes! Yeah, it gets frustrating. That's the thing I really dislike. Hate. But, copy is died probably worse. Yeah. Not mpreg. when something doesn't work and there's just no logical reason. Yeah, exactly. That's when it gets kind of annoying. Thank you for the question! Thank you, Yipai. You. Next question. Good question. I don't know. Regarding your own content, what kind of stream do you like doing the most? Gaming, karaoke, zatsus, collabs, variety streams, anything you like to do more of the coming year? I don't know if I don't know what I like doing the most. I like doing like event streams the most technically, but I wouldn't want to do more of them because I wouldn't manage. But yeah, I mean I can do a little bit more, but I wouldn't. You know, if every stream is special, no stream is special. If everything is special, nothing is. If everyone is special, no one is. And every single stream is the best stream ever, none will be the best stream ever. And if every stream is good, every stream is good. Yeah. So I really like doing special streams. I like working on stuff. I like figuring things out. I like learning new things. That's why I like streaming so much. And that's why I like Holo so much, is because we get to do so many different projects, you know? I mean, technically, in this year, I was able to make covers, you know, sing on my own, sing with other people. I learned how to dance. I'm dancing. We're preparing our 3D. I rigged my kimono outfit. I rigged like about 13 Christmas mini chibis in 2 weeks. That was a good idea. I made some BGMs for myself. There's just like so many things. And then we played games together with the other girls. I played games on stream. I get to hang out with you guys, yapping. I mean, even this stream. Like, what am I doing? I'm just sitting here talking. You know, it's just so much variety. I think that's why I love it so much, because like, I've always been someone that gets very easily bored and very easily distracted. So even if I focus on something and I'm doing something, I'm trying to learn something, I just lose interest really quickly. And streaming like this is just really nice because I get to do a bunch of different things. And let's say, oh, I don't really want to play a game today. Oh, I can do something else. I can do a karaoke. Or, you know, something like today where I just chat. Or, oh, I really want to do a music stream. Or I really want to rig or animate in After Effects. For example, for the cover that I made recently, while we were working on it, I was kind of like, wouldn't it be cool to have like a mouth in the background that goes like, nevermore, nevermore. And then I asked Laura and I was like, can you draw this? And she's like, yeah. And then she drew it in like half an hour or something. She's super fast. And then she sends it to me and I'm like, whoa. And I spent some time rigging it and then I put it in my cover and it was really fun. And it's, no one really, it wasn't necessary. But it was fun! Yay! Thanks, Laura! Thank you! Thank you very much! So yeah, that's what I think. I like all types of streams and content. I don't know if I have a favorite. I guess sometimes I end a stream and I'm like, wow, that was so much fun. I guess if I'm having fun with a game is my favorite part of streaming when it comes to games. But I like a lot of games, so it's okay. It's easy. Can you do a rig stream? I did one once. I do want to do more. Yeah, I will definitely do more in the future. Not sure when. Also, my setup is bad. I need a cable for my drawing tablet, otherwise I can't make a... It's like this weird... I don't know what they're called. It's not a mini USB. It's the other one that has like little ridges. I think it's like a... kind of like a PS3 controller maybe? Or was that mini USB? I don't know. It's like the one that's small, but it's like ridges. Not an USB 3 cable. C cable. And I only have one of them, and I need it for my USB hub, so I can't use my drawing tablet at the same time, so I'm... Basically, there's nothing I can do. Oh, is it micro? Microphone! By the way, I'm using my normal microphone today. Is my audio quality different? Worse? Better? Can you not tell? It's okay if you can't tell. USB-CC? I could be a USB-CC! But yeah, what do you like? What you'd like to do more of the coming year? I don't know. The same. More of it. Can't tell. That's good. USB-CC merch. That's actually a good idea. It's just my face. Thank you for the question. na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. What's your favorite souvenir toy plushie you got from this trip? This trip? Oh yeah, I do want to do 3D stuff once we all have our 3D. I do want to do more of that. But I haven't done any of it yet, so it doesn't really feel like I can do more of it. You know what I mean? But I do want to do 3D stuff. I'm really excited. I want to recreate some memes, you know, like the dancing Marakamiku. Yay! Or I stand on one corner, I stand here and I go, take it back, Lario. I said, take it back. It's Mr. Lario. Ow, a band-aid on my forehead. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. The Cuphead dance? Yes. But I mean, that's, you know, future me. What's my favorite thing? My favorite souvenir I got is a little keychain, and it's like a star, and it has liquid inside, and it has a little Momonga, which is like this little guy. And when you touch it, the surface is smooth, so it's kind of like a fidget toy. That's my favorite souvenir so far, I think. Yeah. Momonga. Watashi wa star. Kira. Watashi wa star. No, not Momongus. You take that back. Take it back, Lario. I said, take it back. It's Mr. Lario. If you write diary of your current life and send it to yourself 10 years ago, do you think she will believe it? Would I write it in English? She's like, I can't read this. What the? What is this? Tries to put it into translator, but translator weren't that good 10 years ago. She's like, what am I reading? Probably 10 years ago. Probably not the scale. But if she was like, you're doing something very niche but very fun, I'd probably be like, hell yeah. Yeah. But yeah, probably not the technology of it, and probably wouldn't understand. But I've always been the type of person that just goes with the flow. So I'd probably be like, I can't read this, but if I could read it, I'd be like, hell yeah, good for you. Good for you. But the scale, I probably wouldn't understand or wouldn't believe. You know what I mean? Not scale as in like, amount of people or anything, but like being able to, you know, for example, the 3D stuff that we're doing is just like the scale is huge. The amount of people that are involved when working on it, and like the technology. That's what I mean when I say scale. I think that I wouldn't believe that. That's crazy. I always thought I would end up like doing something very niche, but not with a lot of people, because I don't really like people. No, but I don't know. I don't know. That's nuts. No, but I never thought I would do like an entertainment type job or entrepreneur type job. I always thought, well, I don't know. I never really had a goal or an idea personally. I was always just kind of drifting around, just doing whatever, being fine, and then I fell in love with this. So I'm happy. Thank God Liz was like, hey, come back to Justice headquarters, while I was just hanging out in Immerheim doing odd jobs. And she was like, come back here! Your contract isn't over yet! I'm like, what? And then I went back up to Justice headquarters. And then we debuted. DB! Thought you were asleep? No, you must have misunderstood my lore video. So I was an automaton for a really long, working for justice as a maid, basically, for a really long time. Battle maid, really long time, and I didn't really have what is it called? I didn't really have a conscience or like a character. And then I developed a little bit of conscience, and then I didn't want any more because I hate cleaning, and then I fell asleep because someone forgot to wind me up. And then years later, many hundreds of years later, someone wound up my key, and then I got up, and I'm like, I'm out of here. And then I went to Immerheim, and then I experienced Immerheim and some other countries. And then I lived with my automaton family. That's how I met them. And then Liz called me and was like, hey, come back. And then I went back, and then I debuted. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, the organization that we're working for. Thanks, Sergeant Smokey. Yeah. Show don't tell, but I didn't show anything. Oopsie. Oh well. There will be more. Don't worry. There's actually something in the work that will have a little bit of this, where we will maybe see who wound me up on that important day. Ooh, who could it be? You'll never guess. Actually, you could guess. You just name every single person. Oh, yeah. Oh. Next question. No, it was not Ototori. I made Ototori! That was me. I'm genuinely... Oh, I didn't show the question. I'm genuinely curious. What's your sleep schedule like? You're always EP. I'm EP. Do you want me to be for real? For real though? 1 year anniversary Q&A. Only the truth. So usually I have a sleep schedule, and then one night for some reason I can't sleep, and then I mess up my sleep schedule, and then the night after that I'm really tired. But then instead of sleeping, I consume some type of media for a really long time, and then I stay up until it's the next morning day, and then I'm like, oh no, I messed up my sleep schedule. And then I sleep a little bit. No, and then I sleep like a lot. We're talking like, I don't know, 16 hours. And then I wake up again, and then it's the normal schedule again. But every once in a while, I don't manage to like fix it as easily. So then I spend like a week or two in that wrong sleep schedule. And then I do it again. And you might think it's unhealthy, but it's fine. I'm very, very healthy. And the thing is, like, I worked night shifts for a long time. But not like, oh, it's just night shift. It was like, sometimes it's night shift and sometimes it's not night shift. So I was kind of like, I'm kind of used to it. And then now, just because it's the Feist, it's a bit messed up, but that's fine. It'll go back to normal. So yeah, my sleep schedule is a little bit messy, but it works for me. Because for a very long time, I tried forcing myself into having a perfectly normal sleep schedule. You know, and like, even if I had like a job that had a normal routine where I had to wake up at a certain time and go every single day, I still wasn't able to have a normal sleep schedule because I had automaton insomnia, and I still have it. And you know, then you stress yourself out so much, and you're like, you have to sleep, you really gotta sleep. But over the years, I've realized that even if I run on little sleep, I still manage to function, kind of. So I guess I get a little bit more geekly. I guess a little bit more silly sometimes. So maybe you can tell if my stream is extra silly, it means I'm probably sleepy. But it's fine. I'm happy. I'm happy with the way it is. I don't really mind. Yeah. So today I'm kind of sleepy. I don't know if you could tell. Oh my god. Yeah, but I'm happy. So don't worry. Please, no worrying. It's something that I've just gotten used to, and I'm happy with the way it is. And it's like a... I do have one sleeping superpower, though. I am the absolute best at sleeping in moving vehicles. Train, car, cab, bus, flying airplane, boat, you name it. I can sleep on them all. I'm so good at sleeping on them. I might not be able to sleep in a normal bed, but oh, can I sleep on an uncomfortable chair? Oh, ooh, I'm so good at that. So yeah, I haven't had, it's gonna be my biggest flex yet. I haven't had jet lag a single time because I just sleep the entire flight. So it's like, it doesn't matter how long it is, 10 hours, 20 hours, I'll just sleep the entire time. And then I wake up and then I'm fine. Yeah. And then since I'm so used to always flipping my sleep schedule back and forth, even if I did sleep too much, my sleep is a little bit crazy for one day and then it goes back to normal. Yippee! Does your neck not hurt? No, I have like one of those neck pillows, you know? They go around your neck. I use it when traveling. That's my biggest flex. But maybe one day I want to try. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever do it because it feels like a waste of money. But maybe one day I'll do like a business class flight. And then you know the ones where they can lay down? Maybe I'll try it. I don't think it'll be different. That's the main reason why I don't really want to go for business class. Because it's like, I'm going to sleep anyways. What's the point? Don't put that money into something else. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm just gonna sleep anyways. What's there to do? Yeah. Wow, we're learning so much today. Apologies if redundant since I asked in a previous stream, but have you heard of East Frisian tea? There's to be a German tea culture that I think you might like. No, I don't think I've heard about it. Don't worry about redundant questions if I haven't answered it yet. Cargo hold would be the cheapest. Yeah, maybe they should just take out my wind-up key and, you know, deconstruct me and put me in a suitcase. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, we should do that. That's a good idea. Yeah. Easy. Just remember which part goes where. In my case. That's a good idea. Quick water break. Next question. Just name as many pasta shapes as you can. Okay, I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Penne, fusilli, spaghetti, lasagna. Palella. No. Macaroni. Oh, I saw that in chat. I'm sorry. I would have come up with macaroni. Okay. Macaroni, penne, fusilli, spaghetti, lasagna, macaroni, oh, tortellini? Tortellini. Not looking. I'm out. Raura? Ravioli? Ravioli? Raura? Fusilli? Didn't I say fusilli? Peccuccino. That's meat, I think. Sibillini? Patticelli? Violoncelli? Lannicelli? Flagioni? Lampitoni? Poco rosso? Gnocchi! Spätzle! Spätzle is like a German pasta noodle. Yeah. Vermicelli? Coronin. Buongiornini. Grazie. ¿Cómo estás? Muy buen. Ciao. Ho un annuncio molto importante da fare. Raora è una gatta. È carina, ma a me piace la pasta. Yeah. Very important announcement. Very good. Very important. Good thing I said that. Good thing I got that off my chest. Oh no, my randomizer isn't working. It's showing me the questions I've already answered. I already answered this one! It's over. Maybe I shouldn't do random. One sec, I'll fix it. Don't do random. No random. Do not randomize. Alright. Okay. I fixed it. Answered again. I have to remember exactly what I said. I should just play the VOD again. Ever broke a bone? No. Because I'm not made out of bone. I'm an automaton. And I'm made out of a highly precious Imahamian material coated by a silicon-like, but not silicon, Imahamian material. So I feel soft, but hard at the same time. Don't say anything. I am going to ban you. I'm an automaton. Spin. Spin. Next question. Oh, that's a lot. That's more than one. Okay. I'm not related to Ganem. No. Oh, oops. It's too high up. What was your favorite subject in school? I don't know. Maybe I've answered this before. Okay. Try to guess. What do you think was my favorite subject in school? There's one. Didn't really like school that much. Oh, I said it before. It's math! Quick math. 2 plus 2 makes 4. 6 times 6 is 36. 2 minus 1 is 50. 167. 8. Yeah, really good. Music? No, I didn't really like music in school. Because it was like history. I mean, it kind of depends, but it was kind of like, now play these rhythms. I'm like, okay. And now we're gonna talk about Mozart. I'm like, oh, I hate that guy. So, I didn't really like music. I like math! Is there a more elaborate reason that made you learn rigging? Or is it as simple? That's so cool, I want to do that too. I was thinking of making it as a job. Didn't, but yeah. It was kind of like, oh, that's cool. I always wanted to do something creative, like artsy, but I'm not good at drawing and I don't have the patience to draw. So I was like, ooh, what about, like, I always wanted to, like, animate. Doing that kind of stuff would be really cool, but again, then I need to draw. It's really difficult. I will not be able to do that. Rigging, on the other hand, I think it started because I was doing motion design. I learned how to do After Effects. Because I was like, oh, that would be cool. And then motion design, After Effects has this, like, puppet tool, which kinda is like Live2D if you, on, like, the really basis of it. And then I was like, ooh, what about Live2D? And then I learned Live2D. Yay! That's the answer. Mostly, that's so cool, I want to learn! Every 1 year! Thank you! Also, membership 1 year anniversary is happening soon. It's time to evolve into Teapot. Teapot! Soon! Did you ever do any Flash animation? No, I've never done any proper animation stuff. Only like motion design. Yeah, I haven't really. I like rigging a lot. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I should just do it for fun. Probably will. If there's more time. Once there's more time, I'll do something for fun. I like rigging. I also like motion design. Although I have a love-hate relationship with After Effects. Because After Effects is the type of program where it's like, it should work, and then it doesn't. And then depending on your settings, the rendering takes really long. Not like the rendering of like the real-time rendering. Like when you're trying to look at something. And it drives me insane. And since I never like actually learned it, I kind of learned it by doing it. I didn't really consume, you know, I didn't really... So sometimes I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm just like, what is happening here? What is going on? But it's fun! And it's very handy for doing simple stuff. Oh, yeah. It's kind of buggy. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna get a quick break. This way. Because there's a bandit in the way and I don't wanna touch that. I forgot about that. 1 sec. I was muted. I am back! I've brought water. My headset's uncomfortable. Hello! My Abby exploded. I don't know. I don't control that. No, what are you talking about? Hello, I'm back! What was the question? Oh, right. I answered the question. I answered it already. What do you mean you don't like Arrow? Cache preview needs 2 or more frames to play back. I'm messing with AE since I was a kid. Nice coincidence. Good luck! You got this! My skin is melting off. Good. My ears burn. Good. I ask my friends this question a lot and I get different answers, so I'm interested to hear yours. It puts a twinkle in your eye. Keeps you sparkle feeling. Also, thank you for that super chat! A twinkle in my eye. Yum. Yummy food. Oh, you mean like inspiration-wise? I never thought about that. When it comes to this, I think seeing things come to fruition, finishing projects, seeing something see the light of day, seeing some of my friends in Senpai doing really cool stuff and being proud of them and like, you know, thinking to myself like, whoa, that's crazy. And I mention this a lot, but like, just the scale. Like when we're working on certain things and there's so many people working on it and so many brains and so many creatives, I guess, putting things together. And even if it's like back-end and you don't really end up seeing it, it makes me really happy. And it's really fun. Really exciting. And it's stuff that I never really thought about before, I guess. It was always like, oh, you know, you're an entertainer, you do stuff. But that's not all there is. There's, you know, not that if that was all there is, it wouldn't be good. Trying to put my thoughts into words, kind of difficult. It's just like, yeah, I guess it's always like this thought of like, you make a, even if it's something simple like a cover song, right? It's like, oh, you make a cover song, oh, easy. But it's kind of like, oh, there's a mixer, there's a person that makes the instrumental, there's someone that makes the music video, there's someone that makes 3D assets, 2D assets, the art, the harmony guide, recording it. I personally got to record it in the studio, so there's like a very, very, very cool like sound equipment, and then there's a director, like a vocal director, if sometimes, not always, and then there's a music engineer who sits there and is like recording everything, and it's just like there's so much stuff that goes into it, and it's really cool. And then when it finally comes to fruition and when it finally gets released or comes out, or like our 3D debuts that we're working on, when that finally, you know, gets done, it's just like so many people and so many creative minds that worked on it together, and yeah, it's really cool. It's a very cool feeling. I don't know, it's very cool. Yeah. Nah. Success of a combined effort. Yeah. It doesn't have to be complicated either, obviously. You can also make it more simple. And many do. And, you know, that's not necessarily bad or good. It's just different. It can also be really fun. But the 3D stuff, for example, that cannot be much simpler. I don't think that's not that you can't do that crazy simpler, at least not to that scale. But obviously, if you want to do a cover that's simple, you can do that. No one stops you from that either. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited to show you guys what I've prepared and what everyone's prepared and what Justice is doing together. And what everyone is doing in their own 3D streams. And yeah, stay excited. It's almost there. Less than a month. Half a month. Some of them half a month and some of them 3 weeks. That's crazy. That's so soon. Yay! And then even a couple weeks after that, we're going to be on the big stage of Justice with the rest of EN for the All for One concert, which is also really cool. Which we've also been working for a lot. So, really excited. Yippee! Next question. I can't wait! Yippee! If Imaret had her own vessel, we could have both Autofista and Baby Doll. What does that mean? Don't you already have both? Don't you already have both? Don't we already have that? Oh, you mean at the same time? Like 4 people? Yeah, but I don't know if Imaret would want that. Okay, let's see. Next question. My randomizer is broken. Already answered this question. Oh, okay. I know you have a handful of favorite games, but is there a particular one that made you love gaming in the first place? I don't know. I guess the first game where I was like, wow. I always liked video games, but they were more like, oh, this is entertainment, you know? Oh, this is a game. Just like board games or TV shows. It was always like, oh, this is fun. And I think the first game for me personally, I had it on my Automaton Brothers Nintendo DS, and it was Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Ring of Fate. And that was the first game where I was like, wow, video games are art. This is art. This is art. You know? Yeah. It wasn't... Yeah. But I liked games before that. I played some Mario, some Pokemon. Just as everyone, I guess. And then Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Ring of Fates. This is art! I want to play that on stream one day! But it's really difficult because it's on the DS, so... it's not really possible. But yeah, I really like that one. And then after that, I don't know, I really liked Bastion. Bastion had a big impact on me. Don't know if I would... haven't played it in a long time. And then the first game that was like... I guess like adult-like... Or not adult-like, but like for an older audience was... on my Automaton Brothers Xbox 360. Was Borderlands 2. Played that one a lot. And I like that one a lot. I didn't really understand what was going on, but I like the gameplay. Yeah. And but I wouldn't call that one art. And then what other games? I guess a lot of JRPGs, a lot of Final Fantasies. Final Fantasy 4 I remember playing on the Nintendo 2DS, which had a Game Boy Advance port, so you could play Final Fantasy 4. Oh, Zelda Minish Cap! I played that one too on my Nintendo 2DS. Or maybe on the Game Boy Advance? I don't remember. Yeah! I love video games. Love them. Oh, I also played a lot of like random, like, not visual novels, but like flash games. Like I really wanted to get into okay. I really wanted to like and play Otoma games. But obviously I don't speak Japanese. And Otoma games, I don't know. they weren't really translated, I think. Or maybe they were, but I didn't have a PSP, so I couldn't really play any of them. And if they were translated, they were probably in English, and I wouldn't have understood it anyways. Anyways, I really wanted to. No, actually, I did speak English, I think. Anyways, I really wanted to play Otome games because I was reading this one Otome game blog, and she was always talking about these Otome games, and I'm like, wow, I love shoujo manga. I'm sure I'll love Otome games. And then I never managed. I couldn't find a single game in English. And then there were like a lot of fan-made projects that were kind of like Otome games, mostly on Flash, and they were more like visual novels. So I played those a lot. And then my first time I tried playing an actual Otome game was on the PS Vita. It was the most boring thing I've ever sat through in my life. Because, okay, listen here. I'm not that impatient, okay? I do like a slow burn. I like, you know, I read books that are pretty long sometimes. But something about the Otome games that I personally tried, at least, I only tried a couple, but they were always like, there's just so much plot in the beginning. And I'm like, I don't care. And also, if you're going for one specific person, like if you're going for the romance and you're going for one specific person, you don't care about the other characters, but all the other characters get so much screen time because something world building, I guess, something plot that I don't care about. Also, the main characters are always so bland that it wants to make me, oh my god. Same with, I tried playing a couple, I don't know, what's the guy version? I always forget. Not Eroga, the other one. And that's the same thing. It's like, I played one game for like 6 hours. I'm not lying, okay? 6 hours, and I was still in the prologue, and I still hadn't gotten to any of the girls' actual routes. So, Galge, yeah. So I was like, wow, okay. That's not worth it. This isn't worth it. This is not worth my time. No. Can't. It's too long. Too long, didn't read. But I wanna like them. In theory, I would probably like them. I just don't have the attention span for them. There's too much build-up. Also, the main character is always lame. Very much so. Yeah, that's my opinion on Otome games. Good question. Thank you for that question. Yeah. If Updatelia summarized them for you, like the type of person that doesn't watch a movie but looks up the spoilers. Yeah, sometimes I read some stuff. Like there was a webtoon the other day. I think I was reading this webtoon, and then I talked to Iris about it because we saw each other, and I talked to her about it. And I'm gonna put her on full blast here, okay? I'm gonna put her on full blast. I show her my phone, and I'm like, oh, I've been reading this one. I started like a day ago, and I was at, I don't know, chapter 40 or something. There's like 200 chapters. And then I show it to her, and she's like, oh my god, that one's really good! Spoilers something immediately! Just immediately goes out and spoils something. And I'm like, whoa. Iris, I didn't know that. And she's like, what? No, but like, it's all the way in the beginning. I'm like, I'm on chapter 40, and I didn't know that. And she's like, oh, no, it's okay. No, don't worry about it. And then she keeps talking, and then she keeps almost spoiling more. And I'm like, stop. Gotta stop you right there. Stop talking. Anyways, because she was kind of into it, she said she would like that one. I kept reading it, and it was stupid garbage. It wasn't very good. And I read like 100 more chapters, and then I couldn't. I don't know. There's something like if someone that I really like, suggests something to me, even if I don't like it, I will try my best to consume it. I don't think she loves it or anything, but you know, she liked it. And the last time she's recommended me manga or webtoons, I have liked them. So I do trust her taste, but that one in particular was pretty bad. Trust me, bro, it gets good in episode 500. Yeah, I don't remember the name. It was one of those like isekai villainous ones. Yeah. I don't really mind spoilers that much though, so it's okay. You can spoil me. Story spoilers, I'm okay, because I think it's more about the journey. Unless it's literally the biggest twist. But usually I don't really mind. But yeah, that was really bad. That wasn't very good. Iris, that wasn't very good. But I kept reading, and then I think at like chapter, I don't know, 120 or something, instead of reading, I started scrolling just going to the, like, just scrolling, just going to the end, and then kind of looking at the pictures and getting it with context clues. And then at some point, the plot really picked up and became kind of interesting. And I was like, whoa, okay. And I kept reading, and then it's not done. And now I have to wait. But it's based off of a light novel. My light novel was not available, so couldn't read the light novel either. There's no English light novel. Nah, life is suffering. Life is pain. If I had a superpower, I would want... If I had a superpower, I would want my superpower to be any media that I want to read and consume and that is good. And then that media gets a time paradox and gets finished. Oh my god, that would be amazing. How often does it happen that I find something and I'm like, wow, this is really good, and then it's not finished? Hate it. Hate that. Hate that for me personally. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I could use that power for good. I could use that power for you guys. I could use it for you. It'd be such a good power. And like the quality doesn't drop. It would stay the same, you know? Yeah, that would be amazing. Oh, yeah. I should do that. I should ask my creators if they can give me that power. Yeah, don't worry guys, I'll finish Hunter x Hunter. With my mind! George R. R. Martin would be the final boss. No! What was the question? Gaming. Yes! Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Ring of Fates. Maybe. I also liked Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon... No. Well, Story of Seasons. Well, when it was called Harvest Moon... Harvest Moon Tale of Two Towns. Story of Seasons. I like that one a lot too. Yeah, okay, next question. A lot of these questions are kind of making me emotional. Did you ever thought in your life that you would be performing in a big concert with so many talented people? No! And after you reach your dream of world domination, what would be the first thing you would do? More world domination. We should get other worlds on board. Yeah. But yeah, regarding the first question, no, I never thought that. I don't know. I sometimes talk about like how I didn't really... Yeah, like I said, I've never really had a goal or a dream. Always just been like, yay! And when this became a reality, for the longest time I didn't believe it was real, because it was like, yay! And I think the first time I was like, whoa, this is real, was, I don't remember, I think we watched like some event with Justice, we watched something together, I think it was the concert, not the concert, the fest, not in person, but like, we watched it together online. Yeah. And that was like, wow, this is real. For real? For real? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, sometimes I feel like... I don't know. I got lucky. But in a good way. Not in a negative way. Very happy. Very grateful. Thank you. Thank you for being here with me on this journey. I really appreciate you guys. And I appreciate everyone. And Holo. And... I hope we can have fun together. Keep having fun together. Okay, next question. Get that away from me! Get that away from me! Would you use an Otomo as a football, the actual kind, not the American kind, to waste time? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. I don't know if I had skill. I've never really played much football. I don't know if I would be good at it. But I'd kick an Otomo. Yeah, I have no reservations on that side. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. Maybe I should kick the Otomo. Otomo. Squishy Otomo Ball. Forgot my branding for a second. Yeah. Yeah, I could use it as a ball. Squishy Otomo Ball. If you want your own squishy Otomo Ball, It should be in the description below. I don't know, actually. I think so. Maybe. Get your own squishy squishy Ultimo bubble. Next question. I already answered that one. Already answered it. There. Oh, another Ultimo question. Can CC Ultimos fly if we replace the wind-up key with helicopter rotor? What the hilly? Good one. Good one. I couldn't. You could, probably. I think you could. I think you're light enough. Yeah, I think you could. What the hilly? What the heli? What the helicopter? What the helion? Yeah, I think you could. This is our version of jetpacks. No, you can have it if you want. I don't mind. As long as you pay for it and fund it yourself. And I'm not gonna do any of the beta testing. You're gonna have to figure it out on your own. If you crash and die, I take no responsibility. Legally, I am in the green. Because I'm in the green. So, yeah, you can do it. If you want to be in helicopter, you can be in helicopter. I won't stop you. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Dranix, for the super chat. I think you zipped the bribe Chatino. Hypothetically, a flight-oppressed, non-specific, sleep-deprived animal, not a Chatina, I understand, asks you for life advice regarding feeling behind in life as friends same age as curious now. What did you say? I believe that we live in a... Sorry. I'm going to answer seriously, but my brain immediately went to something non-serious. But I want to answer seriously. I believe that we live in a time where age and equivalence of career aren't really in direct correlation anymore, because there are so many careers that don't go after the very, very normal... We live in a society after the very normal standards of a society. And I also believe that there's always someone that's better than you. There's always going to be someone that's better. There's always going to be someone that's doing better or worse. And comparing yourself to others, I think it's life's greatest hurdle that you have to overcome. Because comparing yourself to others will never bring you happiness, because you can never be number one. And if you can't be number one, what's the point, right? So might as well just give up and be happy. That's the worst emotional support I've ever said. But it makes sense, okay? There's always going to be someone. There's always going to be someone that's more successful, richer, cooler, more confident. I don't know, more talented. So if you always compare yourself to someone else, there's always going to be someone that makes you feel less, and you shouldn't, because it's not a race. Unless you are in a competition, then I don't know what to say. If you're working in a very competitive thing like Olympics, that's nothing I can do for you. But if you have like a normal stuff, now that's what I think. But I think if you stop comparing yourself to others, you will be happier, and you will never. You should try comparing yourself maybe to yourself. I mean, that's maybe healthier, you know? Oh, I want to do this. Oh, this year I did this. Last year I didn't even think this was possible. Maybe that's better. I don't think comparison is negative all the way. Or if you are the type of person that strives of having like a rival, or you strive of wanting to be better than others, that's fine. But if it makes you sad, then you need to change strategies. That's why I don't compare myself to others. Because when I played the violin... when I played the violin competitively, I took part in competitions. There was always someone. There was always someone better. So at some point I was like, you know what? There's no point. What's the point? I'm just gonna have fun. There's always PvP violin. We had to kill each other. But yeah, I understand that it's difficult. And I see it a lot as well with content creators. More, you know, people compare themselves a lot. But I don't know. I think that's obviously easier said than done. But I don't think, and again, unless you are someone that really grows with it and that like it really helps you, you know, like, oh, I need to surpass this, I need to do this, maybe. But most people aren't like that, and most people, when they compare themselves to others, they are just sad. And also, you only see a fraction of the life of your friend. Maybe your friend is like better in his career, but is really depressed. Not that I wish that on them. But like, you know what I mean? Maybe they have, you know, you probably have other things that are better, and it all equals like each other out. Yeah. I should become a therapist. Comparison is the thief of joy. Yeah. Yeah. No, don't wish your friends to become depressed. Don't do that. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, I want to actually. I would never be able to do it because I wouldn't be able to study like that because I don't have the, I don't know, the determination. For a long time, I was like, I'm gonna become a therapist. I have none of the qualifications. I don't even have the beginner's qualification. I can't even go into the education. But, you know, theoretically, I think I would make a good therapist. Yeah. Yeah. So if you wanna buy my services, feel free to send me an email. CeliaImmergreen@gmail.com. And for the low price of $100,000, I will give you 1 hour of therapy. And then you will be healed forever. You're welcome. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think that's a deal. Where do I sign up? I told you my email address. For legal reasons, if anyone makes the email CeciliaImmergreen@gmail.com, that is an impersonator, that is not me. Do not fall for their tricks. For legal reasons, I do not own or use an email address called CeciliaImmergreen@gmail.com. Next question. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. Don't be stupid. I've already answered these questions. It's too late. I've already given the Nigerian prince all my money. Well, I know that's not Cecilia Immergreen. That's not my fault. That's on you. That's your own fault. What is your approach to learning a new musical instrument? Do you prefer more rigid, structured lessons, or just sort of trying or figuring things out? I think it kind of depends on what your goal is. If you actually want to get good, then rigid lessons is probably the best. I personally, when it comes to like the instruments I picked up after the violin, all of those are just for fun. So if I like play the piano, then I don't really know what I'm doing. So it's just for fun. So then I don't really want to have lessons because they rob me of joy. But if you want to get good, you should take proper lessons and like have the rigid lessons, I think. Yeah. But it also kind of depends. You know, for example, if you already play an instrument, then learning an instrument that's kind of similar will be easy and will be possible for you even without lessons. But if you learn something that's completely different, then you're probably not gonna get very far. Then again, nowadays you have a lot of like resources, you know? There's like a lot of stuff on YouTube or like paid courses that are pretty cheap compared to like private lessons. So maybe you can get pretty far. I guess it kind of depends on the instrument. This is a terrible answer. Good question though, but sorry for my answer. Yeah. I really like to learn to play the guitar, but people say it's hard to learn. I don't think the guitar is very hard. I think it's actually one of the easier instruments, so I guess it depends. Do you want to play like classical guitar? Then that's kind of hard. But if you just want to play chords and acoustic, I don't think that's too hard. It's probably going to be hard, but it's not going to be too hard. I think you can learn the guitar on your own. Musical instrument elitism. I don't know. I think any instrument... I think you can learn most instruments. It really depends what you want. If you want to become a professional, then you will need lessons. You know? Probably. Unless you're a genius. 1 in a million genius. But I think... I guess it's always like, how far do you want to go? Picking up the guitar is probably easy, but if you want to get really, really good, then yeah, that's probably going to be very difficult. High skill ceiling. Even mayonnaise? Yeah. Just download the instrument, exactly. So, I don't know. I don't play the guitar. I can play one single song on the guitar. 2. Next question. But yeah, when it comes to learning in general, I do like if I actually want to get good, I do like structure and effectiveness. I've tried taking singing lessons. I haven't really kept up with them. But one teacher I had, she was like really good, but it didn't work out time-wise. But she was like, okay, now do these exercises this many times a day, and this and this and this and that. And I was like, yeah. And then another one was more like, and then you have to feel the music. And you have to really feel and relax. And I'm like, she was nice though. It didn't work out for me personally. But I think for some people this works. Just not for me. Yeah, didn't work out. Next question. Oh, yeah. So what you're saying is to get rid of all the competition in the world so no one can be better than you, right? Thank you for the super chat. Gave CC my CC info and all I got was this t-shirt. Hey, that's pretty good! That's pretty good! CC me from Gmail address says I am the most loved Otomo. How do other Otomos handle not being as loved? Oh, I don't know. I guess you're gonna have to fight to the death to find out. Can't believe the CC from Cecilia Immigrant at gmail.com would say something like that. Next question. The public wants to know about the whereabouts Imma Red, but also Imma Gold. Where are you keeping them? Imma Red is in a jar in my room. Imma Gold, I don't know. She's probably drinking somewhere. She's an alcoholic. Only thank you for the super chat, X-Men. Yep, that's my answer. I'm not hiding Imma Red. She's in a jar. Hanging out somewhere. And I'm not hiding Imma Gold either. She's her own person. And she's... yeah, like I said, she's an alcoholic. She's probably drinking beer somewhere. Maybe she'll come back for October. Prove it. Maybe once I'm on my different computer. Oh, maybe once I'm... No, I didn't bring her into this place. She's back at Immerheim. You know, because I couldn't put her in my suitcase. Why would I take her with me? She's useless. She's useless and evil. Yes. Okay, let me see. Next question. No. What video game did you enjoy the most this past year? Thank you, Optatilia. I hope you get a nice raise and promotion this year. Yeah, I'm sure she will. Most. Okay, wait. I have the list of games I played the other day. Like, I wrote it down. Was it in this channel? Remember, for the anniversary stream, I had all the... oh, there you go. Okay, let me go through it. Which one did I enjoy most? I mean, I could just pick one of the games that are my favorite games and that I happen to play. I really liked Dark Souls 3. Dishonored. I really enjoyed Minish Cap. I really liked Stranger of Paradise. Super funny. We're gonna finish it. Don't worry, we'll finish it. I really liked A Short Hike. I thought it was really cute. I liked Rabbit and Steel a lot. What else did I play? I liked The Last Story. I enjoyed... like most of the games I play, to be honest. Those are some I'm thinking about. Yeah. We don't talk about vaudeville. I didn't even write it down. That's not even an option. Yeah, I don't know if I had to pick one, I would just pick one of my favorite games of all time that I happen to also play, which is cheating. So I don't wanna pick one. I really like Tekido. I really liked. Yeah, lots of them. Huh. I win, you lose. So yeah, I like them. Indiana impressed me as a new game. Yeah, I enjoyed Indiana Jones, but it's not over. I really like that game too. It's like a movie. It's like you're watching a movie. It's like a movie game. I love movie games. I like The Quarry, which will have a continuation soon. Okay, next question. Okay, I think I'm slowly winding down. Maybe. Let's see. When you first debuted, it seemed you were a little self-conscious about doing karaoke. How are you feeling now after a year? And what's your favorite song that you sang? Oh, thank you for the question. I think I'm more confident now than I was in the beginning. I guess it was one of those things where like very much when I started and I did my first karaoke, I was so nervous of doing badly. And then I did, and then nothing changed. And I was kind of like, oh. Guess it doesn't matter. And then I got more confident over time. And I got more comfortable. So, it's fine. I guess it's also the difference between seeing karaoke not as like a performance, but more as like, oh, we're hanging out and having fun. Just like in real karaoke. And I guess when I did my first one, I saw it more like, oh, this is a concert. I have to do well. I like singing. It's fun. I like it a lot. And I want to get better. But, you know, it's taking a while. And I'm taking baby steps. And I'll get better little by little. My favorite song to sing is The Chain. I really like that song. I sing it every karaoke. Yeah. You improved. Thank you! Yeah, I think I got more confident. Less worried. Less nervous. It helps. The Chain by Ingrid Michaelsen. In the beginning. Sorry, I'm just getting my eyes. I'm just getting a lot. I'm just scrolling through questions that I've already answered. I cosplayed you. Thank you! And I also played violin. You are the one giving me inspiration to play the violin again. What do you think of it when you see other cosplayers you play a violin as well? So cool! Thank you very much for cosplaying me. I'm always happy. I like any type of art and fan art and stuff like that. I think it's always very inspirational. And I think cosplays are just such a cool way of like expressing yourself. And it's so fun. It's always really impressive how people, you know, either they make their costumes or, you know, they buy like pre-made costumes and then they like style them and stuff. And the hair and the makeup. It's so fun! Or sometimes I see people doing like alternate versions, which is also really cool. Thank you very much for cosplaying me. And I'm happy that you want to play the violin again. You got this. Gamba! Got this! I believe in you. Yay, thank you! Yeah, it's very cool. I think cosplaying is cool. I want to cosplay. I'm gonna cosplay. I'm gonna put like I take a cardboard cutout and then I just of Ina and then I put it in front of me and I'm like, that's me. it's me. It's me, guys. Wow. That's not what she sounds like. Wow. Wow. I can't do it. Wow. Yeah, that's really good. That was really close. Okay, I'm just going through. Oh, never mind. I did these questions. May I get out of the waterfall yet? Okay, I'm gonna do speedrun. Favorite Pokemon? Ditto! That's not a speedrun. Can you give me some trash shoujo to read? Well, trash is a... maybe. Well, Gakuen Alice, even though it's not really trash. Kami-sama hajimemashite. Shoujo. Hana to Akuma. Shoujo. Don't remember any of the names. I don't remember any name. Oh, Odette. Not really trash though. Shoujo. I don't remember any of the names. Literally any. Any of them. If you pick up a shoujo manga, there's a 90% chance it's bad. But in a good way. So, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Or you won't, depending on what you like. Most of them. So, yeah. Kachiwa Maid-sama. I didn't personally like Kachiwa Maid-sama. I'm sorry. Sue me. Do it. That was my water bottle. Yeah, it's a classic. Yeah, I know. I just didn't like it that much. Okay, next question. Okay, 3 more questions. Picking 3 final questions. Okay, this one doesn't count to my 3 questions. I'll just do this one anyways. Do you feel— hey boss, hello! Do you feel accustomed to your current streaming times while in Japan? It's probably still hard if you appreciate the effort. Thank you! No, I don't. Like I said, I'm trying out the different time. Next week, I'll have to wake up early instead because we have a lot of stuff early in the day. So, yeah. So it'll be a bit complicated. But then the week after, I think I'll do it like this week again. Yeah. But it's fine. I don't mind. Don't really want to complain about it because I don't really think it'll do anything. So it's just how it is. Time zones are a thing, and I cannot change that. Thank you for your question. Okay. Now for real, 3 final questions. I answered a lot of questions. I thought to myself, like, I picked so many questions and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna answer all these questions. I answered a lot of questions. It's crazy. Oh no, this is a terrible question. Borderlands 2, Dark Souls 3 or Dishonored? I guess Dark Souls 3 or Dishonored. Between Dark Souls 3 and Dishonored, sorry, Borderlands 2. Probably... okay, so I probably like Dishonored more in a vacuum, but Dark Souls 3 has more replayability. So, I guess Dark Souls 3. But I like Dishonored. I love both of them. Dishonored just has like a really special place in my heart. I love Dishonored. But objectively speaking, Dark Souls 3 is the better game. And I also love Dark Souls 3. So, and I've played it more. I've played Dishonored like 2 or 3 times. I think 3 times? 2? 3 times? And Dark Souls 3 I've played like 10 times? Still always forget everything. I'm sorry, okay? Wow, she played it 10 times. That must mean she's really good at it. No, not really, no. Oh, she played it 10 times. That must— no, she knows exactly where she has to go after each boss and she doesn't get lost ever. No. Oh, she played it 10 times. That means she knows all the items and the locations of items and she understands the mechanics of the game. No. I watched a Vati video once, but I forgot about it. Oh, she played it so many times, she must understand all the lore. No, not even close. Next question. No. Are there hobbies you would like to have in the future? Thank you for the question. Yeah! I want to learn how to forge. And I want to What else do I want? I really want a forge. I want one, but I don't actually want one. You know what I mean? I don't think I would actually be able to do it physically. And also, like, so much stuff. Also, you would have to clean up afterwards. There's no way I would actually do it. But if I could, theoretically, I would want it. I want to have a forge. But it's not possible. I don't think it's ever going to be possible. I think it's a pipe dream. And then the other one, what other hobbies do I have? I want to learn the shamisen. I want to learn the hurdy-gurdy. I want to learn how to play like one wind instrument. Maybe the saxophone. Probably won't though. I want to do... Sometimes there's things that I wish I could do, but I don't really want to learn, you know? I wish I knew how to ice skate. I think ice skating is really cool. But I wouldn't want to put in the effort to learn how to ice skate. You know what I mean? Yeah. Kazoo? I know how to play the kazoo. Wish I could teleport and fly. I think you can fly. Once. Ice skating is simple. No, I don't think so. Plus you have to find an ice rink and everything. Well, yeah, those are some hobbies I want. I wanna learn more instruments, but for fun. Just for fun. Whee! Next question. Last question. What has not changed in your way of living during this year in Holo? Happy anniversary! Thank you! I am still messy. I was thinking to myself, oh wow. Wow. I'm gonna have my life together. Everything's gonna be great. I'm gonna clean everything. And it's gonna be so good for me. But the reality of the situation is, it's gotten worse. Well, actually, maybe it's gotten the same. It's been the same. And it's not the fun type, like, You know, some people, they're like, oh my god, it's really messy. And then you go in there and it's not messy at all. And you're like, that's not messy. You're lying to me. You are a liar. You're lying to me. Yeah, it is what it is. That hasn't changed. Sleep hasn't changed. Being late hasn't changed. But in a good way. How could I spin this into something positive? Someone that lives in a messy apartment. Oh, it really means that, it's just because they're creatives. Yeah, creatives always have messy places because they just have so much creativity. They're just so cool and amazing and incredible and awesome, and that's why they do not waste their time on simple aspects in life such as cleaning. Clearly, that's what it is. 1 year super chat. Thank you. Indeed. Yeah, I think it's true. Yeah, I believe it. Anyways, I'm gonna clean. I should clean. Actually, someone was gonna come over. I don't know if I can say who it is because I don't know if she said yet that she's here. Someone on the justice, obviously. And she was gonna come over, and I was like, I'm gonna clean. But then she didn't come over, and I'm like, oh, thank God. Thank God. Oh my God. I really wanted you to come, but you know. Oh, phew. Dodged a bullet there. Didn't have to. Which ones don't clean? No, I don't know. I haven't programmed them to do that yet. Maybe I should. Okay. Let's see. I think there was one question I wanted to answer, but I'm too lazy to look for it. It was kind of like, what are your plans for the next year? And I think that's a good question because, like, this is my 1 year anniversary stream, you know, so it makes, well, it isn't, but like, it's a Q&A section of the 1 year anniversary stream. This was actually, I was thinking of having this during the 1 year anniversary stream, but then I forgot about it. My bad. Anyways, this is the 1 year anniversary Q&A. The question was like, what are some things you want to achieve in your next year? And obviously I want to do my 3D debut. have a successful debut. I also wanna do an original song. Please cheer for me to manage that. I wanna make it myself, which is a bad idea, but it'll work out. And I may or may not be working on it already. Spoilers! And and I wanna be better at being on time. And I wanna remember things better so that I do things instead of forgetting about them. Yeah! And I want to make more covers and have more streams and have fun, do fun collabs with the other girls, play a bunch of games, have fun with you guys, make at least one of you cry, but in a good way. And then make all of you smile. Well, not all of you. No, I'm kidding. That's so mean. Just kidding. No. The one that's crying is crying out of happiness. The one that's crying. I want to make all of you smile except for one. And that one Otomo is crying out of happiness. So technically they're also smiling. You know? Yeah. Sorry, sometimes my intrusive thoughts of what I could say take over. But it's not my actual thoughts. I'm not evil. I swear I'm not evil. Believe me. Believe me when I say. Believe me when I say. I love you. It's a song from Moulin Rouge. Yeah. No, I'm not evil. I'm actually really nice, automaton. Thank you, James, for the super chat. Session super beautiful. Could you make it desktop wallpaper? Maybe. I don't know actually how that works. Like, illustration-wise. I'll ask. Yeah, I'm the best. I'm the goodest. Not best. I'm the kindest. Kindest automaton there is. And I do it all. And I would do it all again. For. And only for. For you. But also. For justice. Looking forward to your 3D debut. But you just had to schedule it on my anniversary. How do I convince my wife to become an Otomo? Hello, BKTRN8's wife. Would you want to become a beautiful round little ball that is green and has arms and legs and does nothing in life but lay around and has no responsibilities or, you know, problems or worries in life? Then sign up for only $29.99 here on the Cecilia Emma Green channel. What? Your partner has been telling you that it's free to subscribe? No, that is a lie. They've been spending 30 of your hard-earned dollars on this stream every single week. They've been spending all your money on this stream. I've seen them do it. I know exactly what they're up to. And yeah, so yeah, you should also become an Otomo. Yeah. Just kidding. But I think you should do the anniversary and then you should watch my stream the next day. Because it'll be a VOD. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. Prioritize your wife! Let my grill rat out of the jar. She didn't do anything from Justice for Emma Red. Oh. I didn't take your grill. It's not even... I don't even like to barbecue. I'm not really a big fan. Because I think it's kind of annoying. I feel like most of the time when you go to barbecue, there's always one person that's like, oh my god, I'm gonna do it. Don't worry guys, I'm the grill master. Takes the tongs. And then they always burn everything. And then I tell them, look, I really want mine to be a little bit under. I like my meat a little bit under. I don't like it when it's super tough. And they're like, okay, don't worry. And then it comes back as this like black charred piece of meat. And you're like, what's the point? Why would you do this to me? And I'll say, you suck. And I hope you never touch a grill again in your entire life. And when I say grill, I mean grill or girl. Exactly. I said it. Yeah. So I really don't want to. Well, and with that, we conclude our yearly scheduled 1 year anniversary Q&A! Yippee! Thank you very much! Thank you very much for joining tonight. Had a lot of fun. Sorry if I didn't answer your question. But there were quite a bit of questions, and I forgot some of them. But I answered quite a few. 1 second, I'm adding my face. Special only Cecilia Immigrant, ending screen Cecilia Immigrant. That's crazy! But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for asking so many sweet questions. Actually, when I put up, I forgot to... Sorry for being forgetful. I forgot to put up the, you know, like the, oh, ask me any questions, because I was planning on doing it like days ago. And then I was kind of worried. I was like, what if no one asks a question? What if I'm not gonna have any questions? And then and like an hour before stream, I was like, damn, that's like 400 questions. That's too many questions. So I'm really sorry if I didn't get to your question. But I tried making it kind of random. As in, like, I picked some of the liked ones and I scrolled down a lot too. So, yeah. But I had a lot of fun. Like I said, next week will be a bit chaotic. Sorry about that. I will have a stream on Tuesday? Depending on the time zone. But yeah. But then the week after that, we'll be back like this week. So please hang on. I know there's been a little streams, but yeah, time zone's really difficult because there's no right answer. Because either I wake up early or I stay up late. It sucks, but it's fine. I'm glad that I managed to stream properly this week, and there will be some streams this week as well, and next week, I mean, and then the week afterward, we're going back to normal streams, so that's fun too. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for asking questions. Thank you for listening to me yap. Thank you for your super chats as well. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you if you were here from the very beginning, or if you just joined, or anything in between. I really appreciate you, and I wish you all the best. And remember to always spin and do everything for justice. And yeah. Bye. Thank you.